Hello everyone, welcome back with another video on Python web scraping. So in this video we are going to scrap flipkart.com, and right now the website is open on my browser. So select any category that you want to scrap, and so each category have paginations on the bottom, and if you click to any page you can see that the change in the um, URL. So right now we are going to scrap this page is equals to 2. If you are on page 3, then this number will change simultaneously. So right now I already coded my code, so I'm just going to explain you. So first of all, import the important libraries like request for getting the URL, beautiful soup for scraping the data, pandas for saving the data in output CSV or Excel file. Then I declare some arrays in which I'm going to append my data like names array, images, ratings, and detail, because I'm going to scrap 4 fields like this: title, details, image, and rating. So right now, if we move forward, I created a function called scrap URL. It will take a request. So first you have to get the URL, so you can say that request.get URL, then pass this. After getting the URL, you have to say beautiful soup. Beautiful soup will take 2 parameter: request.content. What is the content? What mean by content? Content means that this all HTML code is referring to our content. Okay, so it will pass our content inside this beautiful soup object. So, and the second parameter will be html.parser. And first of all, you have to get the main div, as I told you in my previous video that you have to get the main div. So how you can do it? So as you can hover over this div, you can see that it highlighted all of the list. So how you can get it? So it's very simple. Each div have a class and class name, so you have to say that content.find div with class, and class name is this right over here. So you can get the main div. Then the target divs will be the list of divs which have data. So these are the list of divs which have data. So you have to say that main div dot find all, because you're going to find all the data which is present in the web page. Find all div which have class, and class name is this, like right over here. So this target divs will return you an array, so you have to go for each arrays. So to go for each array you need a for loop. So you have to say for each in target divs, and each target div have data, okay, which we need. So how you can find the name? Just right click on it and go to inspect, and you can see the name is in the div and which have a class, and it also have class name. So you have to say like name find div with class, and class name is this. And same goes for rating, details, and images. Okay, so right now on if you go further, I am also checking that if name is not equal to none, because sometimes it will return some none values, and which are not good for our code. So we are avoiding that. We are filtering those objects with none. Okay, so I say that filter underscore name will be equal to name that we go get from this above, and dot string. So what dot string do, that it will get all the text which is inside your div tag. And same goes for the image, but in the image we don't need the text, we need the source. So we have to pass source in a square bracket. Like if I go over here and inspect this, so we need the link, not the text. So, and link is always in the source. So here how you can get this. And and you can also see that I'm also appending the data in my arrays. Okay, okay. And now in the last the details, if it got the details, because in the details I'm going to find all the li. Why I'm finding all li? Because details are present in a ul tag and it have li, so I'm finding above I am finding all the li which have class name of this. Okay, and for each li, for each details, so because we when we do find all, it will return an array, so I'm going to append it in a string, and after the for loop finish, I am appending this in a IMDT object. So if my all lengths are 0, then we are ready to create our CSV file. So I use pandas to create CSV file. It is very simple to create CSV file. You have to pass what will be the name of columns you need, and you have to pass the array. Then you have to say data frame dot to CSV and what will be your file name, and these are the header index. And in the last I'm saying that print data scrap successfully. So my function is created, and on the very bottom I'm just calling my function and passing a URL, so URL that I copy paste from here above. Okay, so let's just run our code and see that the output file is creating or not. So right now in my folder there is no output file, and if I run my Python file, how can I do this? Go into the folder which in your main file is, and open a terminal and type python.filename.py and hit enter. Hit it again. So right now, as you can say that data scrap successfully, and CSV file is also created right over here. So let me just open the CSV file and show you the data. So I don't have Microsoft Office installed in my computer, that's why I'm using this drive. So open this. So right now you can see that we get all the names. Okay, as is shown in the website, readme note 11, readme note 11 pro, 11 pro, and also we get the URLs. Okay, and the ratings, we don't get the ratings, there's some issues, and also we can get the details. So that's it guys for this video. I hope you like it, and if you like it then share it and comment it. I'm also going to upload the code on my GitHub and share it in the description. Thank you so much.